everyone, this is Mitch from HEREITFIRST.com. This is our first ever YouTube video, and you can find us on Instagram, um, Twitter. Our username is HEREITFIRST with an underscore, and Facebook and StockTwits. On our website, we have free picks, free trading tips, trading 101. And we are also verified on Profitly, which is Tim Sykes' website. You can see here, you can see all our trades. Currently have a 70% winning percentage. And to view our history, you can just go to view trades and there you will have it. So today, I want to bring you guys First Solar. Ticker is FSLR. So we bought this at $47 a share, as you can see here. This is a level 2 for First Solar. This is around a little bit before 10 a.m. Eastern time. I was on my way to school. I use TD Ameritrade mobile app because it's the best mobile platform. It has great level 2, and the streaming is pretty good compared to other apps. Investors Hub is pretty good, but you're getting more bang for your buck if you're using TD Ameritrade. But I use E-Trade to trade because I think they're the best platform overall, mainly because of the fact that I can trade almost any penny stock on E-Trade compared to TD Ameritrade, where there are many DTC chills on numerous penny stocks. So for First Solar, general overviews, that's a solar stock, and like every other solar stock, took a very big hit over the last few months for two reasons, mostly. Right now, I had Solar City saved, but as you can see here, that Solar City, which is the other big name in solar energy, was at $80 a share. You can see here, almost at $80 a share, and now it's sitting at 52. If you've been following us for the last 2 months, we've been trading Solar City in this range, and we've been making a pretty good profit because Solar City, I just love the way it trades in terms of spreads and volatility. There's on average like a 2 to 3% swing. As you can see, these candles are pretty tall. First Solar is a different stock when it comes to trading. The spreads are pretty even. With Solar City, there used to be 15-cent spreads, like 35-cent spreads at times. But with First Solar, usually the spreads are 10, 15 cents tops. So it definitely moves a lot slower, as you can see here. The Bollinger Bands are very wide, but when it comes to day trading, Solar City is a better bet. But we are talking about investing now. One of the things with swing trading is that I like swing trading stocks that I wouldn't mind bag holding. So let's say I'm down 3 to 5%. That's nothing to sweat about, especially if you believe in the stock fundamentally. Solar energy, I feel like, is going to be a great industry in the long run. For example, a stock that I wouldn't want to hold is a stock like the one that I bought recently, HSGX. So HSGX, I have no clue what the company does. I placed a limit order when the company IPO'd. I sold it for 50-60 cents profit, and that's it. I don't know anything else about it. Which is why I didn't want to hold, which is why I saved my day trades for stocks that I do not like holding. So let's get to First Solar. So the first thing I do is that I go to stockcharts.com because it just shows like the general layout. The indicators here are basic: 50-day moving average, Bollinger Bands, parabolic SAR. Statistics, MACD is just there. I don't really use MACD. I feel like stochastics is such a better indicator in terms of buying and selling, or when to buy and sell. So this is for solar, the chart. So indicators I'm using are volume, Bollinger Bands, exponential moving average, and the simple moving average. Stochastics. Some people like to use RSI, but it doesn't really matter to me. What's it called? Oh, I just can't get this out of the way. Crap. I don't want to risk closing because I don't want to close one of the indicators and have to exit the chart. So you really don't need it either way. But I just want to show you how with stochastics. Oh, the default settings are usually 14.33. But personally, I like to customize all my settings. So I'm using 12.33 for the stochastics. General rule of stochastics that if it's over 80, it's overbought. If it's under 20, it's oversold. As you see here, when it's above 80, you see all these drops above 80. Over here, you see how it's oversold. When it's under 20, it popped. Over 80, back down. I kind of had the chart with there already, but in terms of indicators, the SMA and the EMA, usually they give you a similar result, except if you're trading a volatile stock. Like let's say this, for example, JNUG, it basically moves like 20% every day or 10%. It's pretty volatile. Like if it's volatile, the SMA will be different than the EMA because it's just different days. But if it's a stock with a decent trend, then it's not going to be much of a difference. But I just like to have both. The Bollinger Bands I keep default. The volume, it doesn't really matter. I don't really use volume as an indicator with these stocks because they're pretty liquid. So the stochastics is the first reason why I bought it. I bought the dip under 20. I feel like anytime the stochastics are under 20, it's a great time to buy. And as you can see here, one of the basic patterns in trading, it's called a bullish symmetrical triangle. So as you see here, it's forming a triangle, and I believe this triangle could actually be connected here too, but it wouldn't be symmetrical. But well, you could do it from here to here, maybe here to here. But I'm focusing. Let me draw that out for you. You see that bullish symmetric triangle? But I'm going to take that off just because I want to focus on the smaller triangle, because this is what I caught in the morning before I left for school. Bought it at 47, and I would set my stop around 45.50, which is $1.50 below my entry, which would be a loss. But you always have to trade disciplined, because you don't want to be bagging for a long time, even though you believe in the stock, because sometimes it's just best to cut losses. I just feel like your probability will always be higher if the stock has strong fundamentals that are going in your favor. So let's say you're short and you don't believe in the stock at all. Goes the same way too. Bollinger Bands, I like it when the Bollinger Bands start to pinch, because although traders usually like volatility, with stocks like these, I would like to hold these for like 5 to 7 days, or 3 to 5. Depends on the swing, and depends on how the market is in general. If it's a bull market, I'll obviously keep it. If it's a bear market, I'll get rid of it. So right now, since the SMA and the EMA are roughly the same, the EMA is usually called the T line, so it's called a trend line. It's pretty significant because if it breaks, it's you have a high probability of a breakout. However, if it breaks under the T line, it's bearish. So that's where the T line comes in, and those are the two reasons why I bought First Solar. In terms of technical reasons, the bullish symmetrical triangle, the oversold condition shown by the statistics 1233, and strong fundamentals in terms of how First Solar, if you look at their balance sheet um, and filings, they're pretty good in terms of profit compared to other solar stocks which are operating at losses. First Solar's filings actually look better than Solar City, but it's just Solar City is such a bigger name that a lot more investors prefer Solar City. One thing with First Solar, the reason why I dropped recently is just um, oil was above $100 a barrel, but now it's, I believe, under $70, and just the relationship in terms of oil and alternative energy, um, as of now, is pretty obvious. As oil goes down, alternative energy goes down, which hurts stocks like Tesla, Plug, Vivint Solar, SunPower, Sunedison, any stock that has fundamentals based on alternative and renewable energy. And as you see, your earnings, um, they beat. They did a little bit below earnings, but in terms of guidance and revenue, everything was better. It's just how investors weren't pleased with how management was going to manage their money. Well, there's our analysis for solar. Hope you enjoy it. If you like the video, please subscribe, and good luck trading.